Okay, I'd like to go ahead and get started. I'd like to welcome everyone, and there's a ton of people on that's logged on. My name is Daniel Dimacale. I'm coming to you live from Newport Beach, California. It is 7:01 Pacific Standard Time, and this is our Kangen One Global Meeting. Message from, wow, I can't see that, but there are messages coming in. Okay. Anyway, let me go ahead and get going here. By the way, let me just go ahead and pop this on. All right. There's some instructions for the smartphone users. You know, the best way to watch this webinar, the best way is the way that some of the leaders are doing it, okay? Like my friend Bernard Chan from Singapore, what he does is he has a meeting with his group of leaders, 20, 30, 40 people in a room. And I know Mary Jane Cruz has done this, several people have done this where they get a group in a living room or in a meeting room, plug the computer to the flat screen, big screen television, and they create an event at their place, wherever it is. So now the second way is obviously by watching it on your personal computer at home, okay? And then if you're not at home or you're on the go, you want to be able to watch this meeting, and there you go. Just follow those instructions. And the main thing is get this to your team, okay? Also, get connected. Just follow those instructions, and you'll be connected to the Kangen One Global team, okay? Now, our goal is to get everyone, your goal actually is to get everyone on your team to be on this webinar every single month, all right? Let me tell you something. When we first got started in this business, we were trying to make sure that everybody was, singing from the same hymn book. And the only way you do that is to have a meeting. I don't care if you're a real estate agent. Excuse me. Wow, check this out. Somebody's calling. Hey, you want to hear this live? Just, let me see. Hello? Oh, this is, yes. Hey, check, this is live. Yeah, you got to go to the kangen1global.com. I'm on it right now. What's your name? Okay, no, not your bad, nothing bad. Just go on there, okay? Anyway, that's live, see? Got another person on the phone instead of not answering it. That might be your person, I don't know. But anyway, get everybody on this thing. Let me tell you something. I don't care what kind of organization you're in, whether it's a sales organization or a mortgage broker, or if you're a car salesman, or whether you work for anything. When there's a group of people and you're trying to get everybody on the same page, you need to have a meeting, right? A weekly meeting, a daily meeting. We do a monthly webinar because our people are from all over the globe. Number one, you won't believe how many people are attending right now, and they're from everywhere. I'll let you know later on exactly who is where, etc. But I'll show you. You need to get your people on this. And to get your people on this, you must be on this. Number one, it's free. Number two, it's the best training for you. Number three, it's the best training for your entire team without you having to always be there. Isn't that the object of this program? Is to be able to earn passive income, okay? Next is you get the most current schedules, you get the most current corporate information. Why? Because we know it. Why? I'm part of the advisory board. I get the thing firsthand. I was with Charlie Takayama, for example, this weekend, right, in San Francisco, and I have the very latest, and next week we're getting the very latest information on the convention that's coming up and all the corporate news and all the things that Mr. Ishiro's doing. So you get the most internal corporate information updated. And one more thing, it's free. So why wouldn't you do this? All right. Now the only way you can get your organization on this is for you to be on it. And if you're on it, everybody in your team's on it. And there's only 12 a year. Let's pretend that you are you're a franchise owner of McDonald's, and they have a meeting once a month to show you how to make more money, how to serve your customers better, how to get better food, how to keep your place better. Wouldn't you attend it? I mean, you know, you got to attend these things. See, and the only reason people don't attend this, and I'll go over this over and over during this meeting, is they're not emotionally involved. And let me tell you something. If you're not emotionally involved, you're not going to be involved enough to get to where you want to go, to get to the six-figure income. You're not going to get there. You got to be involved, because if you treat this like a hobby, it's going to pay you like a hobby. So go to the meetings, get to the meetings, and especially this one. And the main thing is get your entire team on this, okay? You want to know how good you are? How many people in your team is watching this right now, all right? This is our, what is it? It's now March 2nd, isn't it the 2nd? See, I don't even know right now. March 4th, excuse me. I'm thinking 2nd because I was in San Francisco on the 2nd, but March 4th, okay? This is our 3rd meeting of the year. We only do 12 of them, and all of them are designed to get you to produce more. Have a pen and paper ready, follow all of those, and commit the first Monday of every month. First Monday of every month, and get your people on it. Okay, who's this? Thank you. I'm doing a Kangen demo in Pomona. They're in Pomona doing a demo, and they're going to tune in. Now, here, we want to provide schedules. We want to give you some training. We want to give you some information on dates that you cannot miss. And the main thing is we want to give you some recommended action items that you can do to increase your business, all right? And the main goal, wow, these people are serious, aren't they? Look at this. Hello? Okay. Anyway, the main reason is, the main thing, I better turn this off because this is going to keep going on. The main thing is you want to get everyone, singing from the same hymn book. Get everyone trained, focused, motivated, and working in a team environment, all right? Okay, dynamite. These tools that we provide you, we've been doing it for 10 years for Enagic distributors. And you will not believe how many people are logged on from all over the world. I mean, we got them from everywhere. It's crazy. So again, the main thing is you want to get this to your team, and you want to emphasize, you got to attend this meeting. Okay, why? Because it is a plus for you, and it's free. And they are your GPS to making your money in Enagic. Main thing is take advantage of them, okay? Now, here's the calendar for March. March 2nd, we had an executive luncheon in San Francisco. March 4th is tonight. And you can see there's meetings everywhere. Don't forget daylight savings time. And we have it on the 9th there to get you aware. It's going to be on the 10th, but you want to get started ready on the 9th already. So daylight saving time is coming up. We have executive luncheons all over the place. And the stars, see the stars? The iron faucets on the 21st. I'm doing that meeting. And on the 30th, there's a Super Saturday. That's a personal training by me and a couple of other Enagic top distributors. So you want to attend those. But let me just go over the calendar. First of all, every Thursday and Saturday at 11 o'clock, there's a meeting at Enagic. You wanna go there and bring people there, especially if you're in the area. If you're in that area and you're not using that facility, wow, just ask anybody who's from far away how they would like to have that kind of support in their area. Okay, in Southern California, you want to go to the Fountain Valley. This is in my opinion, this is the best meeting place in Enagic, bar none. And if you were there last week, you guys know what I'm talking about. There must have been 50 people standing, and that place is jam-packed. This place in Fountain Valley is one of the top co-ops, independent places for support for Enagic distributors in the world. That's one of the best ones. And by the way, Jessica, you know, I want to just give you, you know, she's the one who makes the place run, her team, you know, Jaleel, that whole team, okay? But Jessica makes it run over there, okay? So again, Kangen calls, here's one. This is Michelle Rayleigh. It happens. These are support items. If your people don't know this, these are tools. You know, I mean, if you're going out to war, wouldn't you want your troops to have the best tools? Well, some of your people are missing all kinds of things. Why? Because you're not providing them with it. And what you do is get them on this webinar and boom, all right? They know without you having to remember all this stuff. Saturday training calls. This one, whenever I have the opportunity, I try to go on this. Why? They have the top guest speakers in Enagic. Top. I'm talking the best people, even the new people who are brand new, who just started but had success, and they're going to tell you what they do. Why don't you go on this call? See, you got to get involved to be able to make money in this thing. San Diego area, Jeff Estania and the San Diego leaders, 7 o'clock, I believe, every Thursday, I think. Just check the San Diego, Chula Vista, California team. And Jeff is he is the top distributor. He's one of the best, okay? He's certainly the best one there in San Diego. And he runs a meeting down there in Chula Vista and by at the Enagic Golf Course and Country Club. What is this one? Saturday. Oh, we already finished this. I just want to congratulate Carmine, Christina, Jeff Estania and Patty. It's Jeff Estania, Jeff Garcia and Patty Garcia for hosting this. The place was packed. It is going to launch the San Francisco area, and we're committed to that. So if you have anyone in San Francisco, San Jose, Oakland, that place is starting to move. We had an executive luncheon there. I was there Saturday. I was the one that was presenting. That place is going to go global. March 2nd also, Mary Jane Cruz in La Puente. Okay, again, Mary Jane Cruz this Thursday coming up. In 3 days in Fountain Valley. If you're within shooting distance of that place and you have a guest, whoever you bring there will sign up. Are you listening to me? Whoever you bring there will sign up. I mean, if somebody told me that, I'd be bringing busloads there. But you got to pick them up. Why? Because it's going to be raining. All right? If you're going to tell somebody to meet you there, I guarantee you they're not going to be there. But if you pick them up, go have coffee at Starbucks, have dinner at Denny's or wherever before you go there, then they're going to see a phenomenal presentation. And I'm going to tell you, it's going to be raining that night and it's going to be jam-packed. I'm going to be there because I have people going there. So, you know, that's what I do. I recruit. I have a guy named John Martinez and Andrea. They are two of the, I'm telling you, they're going to go ballistic. They're going there. You know, I'm trying to help them out. I'll talk about them in a second. But anyway, Mary Jane, I think she does the best demo in Enagic. All right. Art Manabat in Torrance, Thursday, March 14th. He'll be doing the meeting. If you know anyone who you want to bring into the business, go check out Art, okay? He's a medical technician. He's the guy that he knows the presentation really well. This guy's really good. He's frontline to me. Colton Achave, Fountain Valley, Thursday, March 14th. Killer. Have you seen this guy? This dude is Superman. That guy can do a meeting like you would not believe it, along with his wife, Priscilla. They're both 6As. They're both top in the business, and he's going to be doing the meeting. You know, he gets a lot of young people there, by the way, killer.com presentation. In Riverside, there's an executive luncheon on the 16th of March, Saturday, with, again, Mary Jane Cruz. The last one I did there was jam-packed, you know, and I have a lady there, Wendy Nguyen. She's under Andrea, and that's the reason I go there, because, you know, I have art there. I have people, Tyrone, going there. I have people that are going there. And I do the business just like everybody else. Fountain Valley, Thursday, March 21st, I'll be doing the meeting. March 28th, wow. These are top people. Aldrin, Vincente. These are top percent. Whoever you bring there signs up. So you got to bring them there. Killer. And then Super Saturday. See the schedule for March? Incredible. So, I mean, there's event after event in this area. This is what we're trying to do in San Francisco, by the way. And if you're in an area where there's not a bunch of events, if you eventually get a lot of leaders there who make things happen, that's what will happen. Now, I'd like you to save some of these dates. Career Day. By the way, that's a typo. It's not March 6th. It's April 6th. Okay, it says it on the calendar, on the flyer. April 6th, 11 a.m. The last one we did there was jam. That place is going to be packed. There's going to be a distributor training, direct distributor training, and we don't know that yet, but I will be announcing that. I am on my phone because I have another announcement. Is on save these dates. April 14th, Sunday. There's a top training in San Diego. I'm going to be part of that along with Romy Verdera. So he's obviously one of the best in the world, if not the best. So you want to go to that one in San Diego. Enagic's 45th anniversary. Oh, in between that and this, let me just back up. We weren't able to put up this flyer, but in October, okay, let me find out exactly when it is. I don't have the thing. Oh my goodness! But anyway, I believe I'll get it for you right now. Mark these dates. Get a pen. October. November, October. Wow. I think October 25th, 26th, and 27th. I believe that's when it is. There's a the Las Vegas event by Fred Brown is going to be again one. Let me see. There's a convention, and they're going to be giving out the all the bonuses there, I believe. So let me just. I don't know if I have it, but you know, I just want to try and get. But I know it's in October. Okay, so save those dates. Here it is, October. October. Roll back. Oh, I don't have the exact date, but I think it's October 25th, 26th, 27th. Okay, and then you have this one, 45th anniversary global convention. Now I have the latest information on this from corporate, and let me just tell you something. First of all, this is going to be called the Sapphire Global Convention. It's going to be in San Diego Convention Center. This is the biggest convention that Enagic has ever held, okay? And it's going to be on the, let me see, 20th, actually 20th, 21st, and 22nd. And then on Sunday, the 23rd, there's a couple things. But on the 20th, there's a golf day, and that's when it begins. But also, there's going to be a huge 6A leadership training. This is a gathering of eagles. This is a summit for generals. This is all the top people in the world are going to be there on the 20th. We don't have the exact place yet, but be watching out for it. That one is going to be free to you. The rest of it will cost you and so on, but that one is going to be free, and you want to make sure that you attend that one, okay? And those are top leaders. It's going to be for 6As only. And if you're not a 6A and you want to go there, come to me. We'll make sure it happens. Just go there, man. Sneak in, do whatever, okay? All right. New Year's Eve extravaganza. I just want to remind you, on December 31st, Kangen One Global is going to be throwing a huge party for the to invite 2020. It's going to be at the Anaheim Marriott. It's going to be a casino night along with a party. We have Journey coming there. We have Earth, Wind, and Fire coming there, okay? It's going to be big. That one is huge. Just be prepared for that one, okay? Now, here's a little bit of training for both distributors that are new and current distributors. And by the way, I know there's a lot of people there that are doing well, but if you're not earning at least, let's just say at least what, 5 to 10,000 a month, you need to be watching this. Do you know there are distributors in Enagic that have earned over $100,000 in the first 2 months of the year? Do you know there's distributors in Enagic that have earned over $200,000 in the first 2 months of 2019? So I know everybody here, and there's a million of you on this line right now, and I know you're cool. But if you're not earning the money that you want to earn, be watching this and be teaching this, okay? And especially for new people, because there are 3 things we do in this business. We share product, and you share the product. I don't care if you're doing it through the media, social media, or you're giving water out, okay? It doesn't matter. You do that to sell the unit, to get commissions, right? You get a commission, okay? I sold a couple this week, right? I make a commission. You also share the business opportunity. And the reason you want to share the business is if the person you brought in decides to do the business, you make overrides, which is called, you know, those are the passive income, okay? So that's what, instead of linear income, you're now in passive income. You're not doing anything to make that money. And the third is you build and promote for events, because the events create your daily pay, your bonuses, and your longevity. These are the 3 things we do, okay? Share the product, share the business, promote events. And let me give you a secret. If you're going to do something you want to be an expert in, okay? You want to become really good at inviting people to meetings and getting your groups to events. Those are the 2 things you need to learn how to master in this business. Getting people to the meeting, inviting people. It's the hardest thing for me when I invite people to the meetings. You wait. If you pick them up, they show up, right? But sometimes they schedule it, they confirm it, and then they're not there. It just happens. But if you become an expert in bringing people to meetings and then become a master at getting your organization, and I'm talking to the leaders now, getting your organization to the events, you will become successful in this business. No question about it. And those are the 3 simple things we do. See, the marketing plan, we all do the same things. You just get paid higher as you move up, right? You get paid higher as you move up, okay? You know, I sold a unit let me tell you what happened with me this week. I sold a unit, one, okay? That person sold a unit, another one, right? I have a person back east, Alex Vasquez, who's one of the top guys. I mean, he's going to be good. He's just learning the business. He sold one, right? And then I have another person in Las Vegas who reactivated, okay? That's what happened to me in the past 4 days. I don't know how much I've made, probably at least $5 grand. I mean, Isn't that a way isn't that the way to make money instead of always worrying about dough? I mean, it is the best. The marketing plan. Imagine you want to go to 6A. See, once you're at 6A, whenever you sell one, you get 6 points. I mean, crazy money, right? Look at the K8. You get 20/40 on one sale. But that's not the money. The money is when that person sells one, you also get $2,000 override. That's where you want to be at. Okay, so share the product. Talk to everyone about the results. Let me show you something. When I share the product, this is the best brochure right now. See it? Let me see if I can show it to you. There. It says 5 life-changing waters from one incredible machine. This right here is the newest brochure from Iron Faucets. Now, this is, I'm showing you what I use. This is what I use, and this, those two, okay? And you can get it at Iron Faucets, and it's what I give to people about when I give the water out. When I share the product, that's what I give, okay? So you need, share the water with people. I'm telling you right now, if you don't have anybody on the water, that's why you're not making sales. Okay, that's me. Now, there's a lot of people who do social media, they sell it. I'm just telling you what I do. Next, you got to share the opportunity. And the way you do that is you give them, you show them to the live business overviews. Now, let me just back up here. There's a brochure right here that's made by right here. You see it? This one right here is what I give customers after maybe my second or third time there. You can get this from Enagic, and everything I'm showing you are tools that I use, okay? I don't make a penny on these things. I don't do that. I don't do that, okay? I make my money the way you guys do as distributors, all right? So these brochures are awesome. So again, share the product, and then you're gonna share the opportunity, right? You want to tell them about the company and so on. Live business overview is the best way. If you don't have one, they can watch it on YouTube, right? Answers for a Thirsty World. And when you're sharing the company, you want to get this thing that, you know, that shows all the different places they're at. The Change Your Life magazine, to me, is the best magazine because it shows people how big the company is. Because I assure you, when you show this to somebody, they're thinking it's a water filter company. They don't know how big this company is. And when you have this magazine called Change Your Life, then it shows them where this company is, all the offices they have. Are you looking at this thing? I mean, look at all the offices, all right? You don't want to give this one. These are just tools that you should have on you. So this is how you share the business opportunity, all right? Is live is the first one. Like the one coming up on Thursday in this area in Fountain Valley. Oh my God, killer. And if you can't bring them to a meeting, like if you're in an area where you have no meetings, then bring the meeting to them. And the third thing we do is promote all events. This is the key to creating a large organization, to creating people who are planted in the business. If you want to get somebody glued to the business, cemented to the business, you got to bring them to the events. Because until they see the big picture, you know, they're you know, they can go somewhere else. Okay, so events are vital. This is the key. The meetings. Okay, that's their opportunities for all kinds of things. But the main thing it gives you is group dynamics. See, this is a product-driven program. Unlike the programs that are all opportunity, money, 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 money. This thing has money in it, all right? I cannot tell you how many people that are $1 million earners in this company. It'll blow you away. I'm telling you right now, this program is going to create thousands of six-figure earners, thousands of them. You can be part of it, but you have to understand it's a product-driven program, and the water is the bridge. I'll go over that. I'll go over that one again. But the keys to making your Enagic business successful is doing those three things: share the product, share the opportunity, and build for events. Now, if you want to learn how to build a business, go get this tool, this right here, Building Your Business by Jim Rohn. Okay, you got it? Here it is. It's called Building Your Network Marketing Business. Jim Rohn, and look for Building Your Network Marketing Business and listen to that thing 100 times. Watch what will happen to your business. Now, the training segment for now is Building Your Business and why Enagic. And by the way, I need you to get this, okay? Because I want to show you a couple of things. Why this company, and I know you've seen this before, but you need to listen tonight, okay? Because I want to take you to the future, because your faith in the future will dramatically affect your performance in the present. Your faith in the future will create your commitment in the present. If your belief in that's going to happen will create your action in the present. Okay, I want you to know why you are in the best project there is, why this is big. You're not going to see another one like this, and this is coming from an experienced viewpoint. This is not coming from some schmo. Okay, I'm telling you this because this is what we do. You are involved in a mega trend. A trend is something that everyone will be involved in. Everyone will be own a product that everyone will own. That's a trend. A mega trend are double pieces, and I'm going to show you what's going on here right now. This is a direction, it's a movement, it's a flow. Okay, you're involved in a mega trend that's created by news, radio, internet, and people telling people. See, you're looking at the next consumer product that no one has and everyone will buy. Okay, no one has this. Everyone's gonna get it. I'm telling you, a trend looks like that. See, all right. Microwave, computers, cell phones. It starts in the beginning, and it's got a what they call a formulation, and then an acceleration, and then a momentum, and then stability. Those are the four pieces of a trend. Every product goes through it. Some of them go real fast because they advertise it. But in the beginning, no one owns it. The money is made in the beginning, obviously. Okay? And you need to get this. Let me put this down, okay? I made a couple notes here. All right? Let's pretend it's 1967. No one owns microwave ovens. Okay, I'm the president of Amana Corporation, and I'm telling you, we're going to be introducing the first microwave oven, and I'm trying to tell all of you that everybody will own it. I know it's 1967, and I know no one owns it, and I know you guys don't understand, but I'm telling you, in the future, everyone's going to own a microwave, and you can get an override on all the sales of microwaves around the world that no one owns right now. Let me ask everybody who's watching this something. Knowing what you know right now of how many people in the world own microwave ovens, what would you have done in 1967 if you were offered a distributorship? It's 1973, okay? I'm the president of Motorola. And I'm trying to tell everyone here, I know you don't understand it. No one owns cell phones yet, but everybody's going to own it. Okay, we've did a study. We know everybody's going to own it. Knowing what you know today of how many people own cell phone in 1973, when no one owned it, knowing what you know that's going to happen, what would you have done back then? Would you have gotten involved? Would you have just really see, people don't understand what's going on here. It's 1992. 1992. I'm the president of Keurig. And I'm telling you, we're coming out with these coffee pods. I know you don't understand it. I know people are making coffee in these pots and instant coffee, but I think everybody's going to own one of these Keurig or Nespresso. Knowing what you know now of how many people own one of those. And if you got an override on everything out there, what would you have done back in 1992? Do you get it? You need to get this, because your faith in the future will dramatically affect your action, your performance, and your belief in the present. Last, it's 1971. Okay? I'm trying to tell everybody here, no one owns personal computers yet. But I'm trying to tell, and I know you don't understand it, and I know you don't have one in your house, and I know you don't think it's going to be a major benefit, but I'm telling you, everybody's going to own one. Knowing what you know today about personal computers and how many people own one in the world, what would you then have done back in 1971 when no one owned one? What kind of actions would you have taken? Now I'm going to take you to the present. It's 2019. I'm trying to tell everyone that's watching this. This is a product no one has that everybody, majority of the world will have. In North America, there's 137 million households. Okay, excuse me, in United States, not in North America, in United States. That means there's 137 million places where you can put a refrigerator, a microwave oven, a personal computer, a compactor, 137 million. Enagic has sold 480,000 units in Canada, United States, and Mexico. They have less than a 1% market penetration on a product that everybody is going to own. Knowing what you know that's going to happen in the future, what are you going to do today? That's what I'm trying to get across in meetings, because this is not just a trend, it's a mega trend. You're involved in water. There's no selling, no explaining, no false claims. Everybody in the world owns this, okay? I mean, uses it. I have friends, I was talking to a friend tonight, good friend, that's been in 5, including the one he did, 5, ever since I started in Enagic, and he's still broke today. Can you imagine that? If he would have been in this thing, that dude would have been making $1 million a year by now. That's how sharp he is. He's just in the wrong vehicle. And I don't care how sharp you are. It doesn't matter how good you are. If you're driving a Kia Soul trying to win the Indianapolis 500, hell, let me give you a hint. You ain't going to win, buddy. Okay? What you need to do, but here, see, the reason other people with no experience are making money is because they're driving a Ferrari. It's the best. You're dealing with water. You're dealing with all the correct ingredients that are there. The company is solid as a rock, solid. I sit on the advisory board. I'm telling you, they are solid as a rock. You wouldn't. They owe nothing. They're because of the UConn that Mr. Oshiro started. Imagine how much money comes into that company in the beginning of the month. They don't even need the ionizers. I'm just letting you guys know that. They don't need the ionizer side of the company. That's just because of the UConn. It's unbelievable, okay? So company is solid. The products, you already know. And you know, as a distributor, if you're watching this, you know that's the best product. You know it's great for your health. You know it saves you thousands of dollars. Now, let me ask you something. If you knew all of that, why didn't you buy the product 5 years before you got it? Eh? There's only one reason. You didn't know about it. That's the only reason the entire world doesn't have this unit. They've never been invited in the room. They've never made the discovery. No one told them. They've never read the book. They never got into a meeting to see the demonstration. They're going to own it one day, but it'll be down the line. And if, you know, right now, you have a product that's incredible. And the only reason you didn't have it 5 years before you bought it is because you didn't know about it. That's how good your product is. Okay. And I was talking to somebody in San Francisco, and he told me, do you know, in the last 8-9 years, he has not had one customer, even the people that buy the product and don't do the business anymore. He has not had one customer who complained about the product. Not even one. You know what? Neither have I. Is that crazy or what? So you have the best products. You got a compensation plan that's awesome. Look at the compensation plan. It's killer.com. You got bonus programs, okay, etc. Okay, and the last thing is you have an entrepreneur's checklist that's there. You have to make it happen. You know what I mean? Because there are a lot of people out there that are making it happen. I've got friends out there that started broke with nothing. Look at all the people that are doing well in this program right now that started, I mean, with nothing, not even a place. Is that crazy or what? So I've got a couple people. So again, these are the things you have to do. And the hardest part has already been built. The infrastructure. It's already there for you. You're dealing with a company that's going to be there no matter what. So your timing is absolutely perfect. You're right there. Mr. Ashiro asked me, how long will it take to get to the 3%? And I told him 3 to 5 years, which is, I think I'm pretty accurate in that. 3 to 5 years. How long would it take them to saturate the marketplace? That'll never happen. It ain't never going to happen. So you got all kinds. You're dealing with a program where you have 10, 15, 20 years to make money on. Understand where we are, what you have, and the potential in your hands, and then let's get motivated. The hardest part of this business is what? Looking for people who listen to you, looking for people who at least try the water, knowing what to do when you find them. To me, the hardest thing for me, just so you know, is getting people to meetings. And if I'm going to tell you something to be an expert in, that's one of them. And then getting your distributors going. In other words, getting their first 3 checks, right? Understand this is a direct sales program, okay? You can make money, income. There are people just selling units and making incomes. It's a direct sales program. And it's perfect for somebody who's looking for that home that you can build and just enjoy life. You know, there's a big difference between being a business in business and a network marketer. Network marketers jump from program to program. Like I told you, I know friends of mine that have been in 3, 4, 5 different things. Is that crazy or what? See, business people, you need to learn how to do the business. And I'm trying to tell you something, okay? This is an article by Forbes. This is there. Let me see. There. I want to read something to you. It's about the company Forbes investigating network marketing and direct sales. And they said, as far as retirement saving crisis is concerned, more and more people are coming to terms with the fact they probably aren't going to be able to save enough money to sit around and deplete their nest egg, even from age 60 to 100 to 90, whatever. Did you know the average 50-year-old in the United States doesn't even have $50,000 in the savings banks? $50,000? Holy cow. Is that crazy or what? And all of these people, they're worn out from years of corporate grind, and they don't feel connection between their job and the people it impacts outside of their office. This is a report by Forbes. They're shifting their focus from accumulating a giant nest egg to a desire to be part of something bigger, better, to have a positive effect on others, aside from just working on retirement. Facets of life that can be fulfilled, specific types of products and service available through MLM or direct sales. It's a whole report. In the end, they said, I have no longer perceived these types of opportunities as money-making pyramid schemes. Instead, they now see it as a way to enhance many of personal aspects of retirement that are rarely discussed, let alone planned for. Imagine that. I mean, incredible. Many people don't realize that multi-level companies, marketing companies, and network marketing companies are successful because they help people satisfy human needs, including feeling significant, having connections, learning something new, and making a difference. Is that a magic or what? It's a whole thing. We're putting something together on this, by the way, which I'm excited about. But in this report, they say you have to treat it like a business and willing to follow advice from others who have made it. Because if you treat it like a hobby, it will not pay you like a business. This is from Forbes. And I just want to show you the last part. The last part here. Okay. Here it is. The interviews and psychological connections lead Fortune to conclude that MLM and NM companies, network marketing, along with other small business opportunities are important, okay, considerations for anyone entering retirement. In fact, Fortune believes that the concept of starting a business for retirement will become one of the most significant trends impacting retirement in the 21st century. Is that crazy or what? They end up with, they said, let me assure you, running out of money is nothing compared to running out of family, friends, and good health. Think about what we have in Enagic. We have all of that. That's why you need to take this seriously. See, we're in a program where we share a product. Everyone knows and uses. Samples are free. High commissions, high overrides, get paid daily. Okay, here, let me show you something. See this? This is all I got today. I got 4 checks. But in these envelopes, there's about $2,000, right? These are residual income. Here's what I've gotten in 2 months, January and February. Are you checking this out? Here. Can you feel the wind? Look at that. That's what you can build in this business. And that's not even bonus checks. Those are daily checks. Is that crazy or what? Why wouldn't you want to do this? I mean, but you got to get serious about it. Why would people go to a program where you have to sell a product, no one knows, sample costs you, small commissions, sales are hype driven, it's new and risky, and in most cases are doomed to fail? Did you people know there's been over 200,000 direct sales companies open since Amway? 200,000. Do you know how many are 20 years old or higher? Less than 3 dozen. What does that tell you? You're in a program, you found it already. You're not going to find another one like this. Can you focus on this project? Bottom line, this is a product-driven program, one more time, okay? And it's a real business with real products. This can be a 5, 10, 20-year project for all of everybody, myself. That's why we can't be messing around with this thing. Go get ahead. You know, just focus 3 to 5 years like Bob Gridelli and I did of 100% just all out massive action. Now, let me tell you about the convention coming up on the 21st, 22nd, 20th, and also the 23rd, okay? San Diego, California, right? There's all kinds of things. Now, this is being watched. There's a lot of people on right now. I mean, wow. I mean, it's just crazy. I can't really name the names because it'll take me an hour, but I wish I knew where they were from. Some of them. Yeah, some of them say it, but it's crazy. I can't even say all the A's and B's because, you know, there's no way. So again, it's just loaded with people. You got to get your people on these calls, man. Imagine what your people are missing right now, all this information. So that's why you got to get them on this. But anyway, the convention in San Diego, let's cover this, okay? Biggest Enagic event, it's about to happen. Times and schedules, they don't have it put together yet, but they know it's those days, okay? Now, I just talked to the management of Enagic. They don't want to put out too much out there. They told me, please, because they don't have it all set up. But I will let you know. Let me see. There is, it's going to be in San Diego Convention Center on 111 West Harbor Drive. We will let you know the best hotels in the area. We don't have it put together yet, but we're going to tell you the best hotels in the area. But, you know, hey, Google, if you want to get ahead of time. But there will be corporate rates. Let me see. Thursday, June 20th is the golf day. And then there's a 6823 meeting. There's a Friday night party. And then Saturday, general session. There's going to be a couple of things they have. The tickets are going to run. Let's just give you the average price. It's going to be $189. Okay. And they're going to let you know when. The keynote speakers will be Chris Gardner, the author of The Pursuit of Happiness. He's the guy, Will Smith played him. Okay. Will Smith in The Pursuit of Happiness. He's that dude who was flat broke. And then the other is Kyle Maynard, who is the No Excuses. As a matter of fact, he's the first guy who was, he's the first amputee to ascend from Mount Kilimanjaro without prosthetics. So, and then there's going to be an evening party in one of the hottest nightclubs in San Diego. So we will give you more things on this. I don't have all of it. And they told me not to say too many things about it because they don't have everything confirmed. They do have the thing confirmed, but let me give you a couple of things about the event. If you want to create an organization, if you want to get your team committed and planted in the program, if you want to explode your team growth, if you want to create a constant six-figure income, get them to this event. You must attend and get everybody to the San Diego event. You got to be there. The leaders out there, go get extra tickets because you want to. This is how I brought in the Vietnamese team. We brought them to the conventions. This is how we brought a lot of the top people I have. Because this convention will plant people and stick them to the program. Let me tell you what happens when you bring 10 people. Your group will go to 100. Not all 10 might, get 10 each, but that 10 combined, even if 2 or 3 quit, that 10 will go to 100 if you bring that 10 to the convention, and it'll happen within 6 months to 1 year. This is something that has happened for decades and decades and decades. If you are a leader and you bring 25 people into the convention of your group, you'll have 250 people there before the end of the year. Your group. If you bring 100 people to the meeting in San Diego, your group will go to 1,000 by the end of the year. It has always happened. The conventions explode your team, explode it. So you got to get them to that convention. That's when they're going to see checks like crazy. I believe they're going to give I forgot what they told me. It's a lot of millions of dollars they're going to be giving on stage. So between now and then, share the water like crazy. Bring people to demos consistently. Recruit, and promote the convention heavily to your group. Commit to doing this for the next 4 months, and your Enagic future, your organization, and your income will explode. You want to create an incredible March? You need to get focused. And by the way, I just want to thank a couple of people. Let me see. I have here. Oh, hey, Donna McGee. I have this lady all the way in Texas. She's in the hospital right now, and she logged on to watch the meeting. Can you believe that? She's going to get well. She's going to be at the convention, and this is a lady that's going 6A. I'm telling you that I recruit just like everybody here does. I've got a new guy named John Martinez and Michael Van in Florida. These two, they're going to kill it. One of my newest people is Andrea Temori. She's going ballistic with her team, Wendy Wynn from Norco and Amelia Lujan from Florida. I've been three-waying with Amelia. Her dad just got in the business. I mean, unbelievable. I've got a guy named Alex Vasquez in North Carolina who just got another sale last week. So I recruit just like everybody else does. And if you keep doing this, you'll find people in your business. You'll find your Tony Macs. I got a guy named Tony Mac who started flat broke. His 1099 last year was almost 400 grand. I mean, look at this. I've got the Vietnamese team who just 10, I think, went -4. I mean, I've got people in the Vietnamese team. I can't even tell you how many people are earning 6 figures. There's a few of them that are earning 2, 3, 400,000. Crazy, huh? I've got Dirk Adams, Tyrone is cranking, Jeff Estania. So what I'm trying to tell you is I recruit just like everybody else, okay? And I do the business like everybody. But the difference is I do it when I want, if I want, whenever I want. Isn't that the business you want? Just doing the business whenever you want. So commit from now to 2020. Follow the game plan, okay? And if you're down, reset, reload, and get ready and make it happen. Make it happen. Go recruit somebody. The key to making 2019 your greatest year ever is to getting started. Get going already. How many people have you recruited? If you have not recruited anybody yet, wow. You're not only not doing something, you're getting behind everybody else. So bring somebody to the meetings and get somebody. You want to create an incredible March? You have to remember, I keep saying this. There it is again. It's a product-driven program. If you don't have anyone on the water, in my opinion, nothing happens. Now, this is March. This is our 3rd meeting of the year. The year will go. Can you imagine? It's already March. You're going to blink and it's going to be summer. That's how fast time goes. Set your goals now. How many prospects are you going to get in March? Do you have anybody on the water? Are you making a move? Are you talking to people? I mean, they're not going to drop from the ceiling. If you're waiting for that prospect to drop from the ceiling, man, good luck, okay? You got to attend the events. You got to make goals. You got to give out water, and you got to, be advertising. Attention leaders, your team will duplicate what you do. So if you're moving, they'll move. So you need a plan. You need a winner's attitude, and basically, you need action. Nothing happened. You are the first domino, and you're the one that makes it happen for your group, okay? Then our next organization meeting is Monday, April 1. Be careful of April Fool's jokes that day. And don't forget, June is the convention. You have March, April, May. And by the way, the corporate wants to let everybody know the deadline for rank advancement that will be announced at the June convention. The deadline for rank advancement, okay, especially for 6A23 and above, is April 30th. April 30th. So if you want recognition, that's the deadline, okay, for rank advancement, April 30th. Anything after that, they're not going to recognize at the June convention. They won't be able to. Okay, where else are we? Wow, what a fast thing, huh? What to do right now? Hey, you guys know what to do, okay? And by the way, start on the bottom. It says to get help, start with your sponsor. If you're in my group, there's your upline. Bob Gradelli, Eli and Jelena, Cynthia, Romy, and JV. I believe that's the strongest upline. That's a strong upline. Holy cow. So you have no excuses. So I just want to promote the Magic Sales Assistant. This is something that my friend Joao put together, and it's a thing that you can have in your tablet. See, some of you have that tablet and you can't get somebody to a meeting. Well, you can show them the presentation right there on that tablet because it has all of those things, okay? And it's available on kanganwanglobal.com for $9.99, and that goes through the Joao. I have nothing to do with that, all right? So pledge for 2019, priority, involvement, training, and action, right? Priority, make it the thing. Involvement, training, and then correct action. I think this program, like I said, is going to create thousands and thousands and thousands of six-figure earners. Why don't you be one of them? Okay? We'll see you at the next event. Theme for the year, don't forget, is recruit, recruit, recruit. Okay? Every time you recruit somebody, you're opening up a store like a 7-Eleven. Anytime there's a sale in that 7-Eleven, you get an override, right? So in the end, the person that opens up the most 7-Elevens will make the most money. End of story. Okay, common sense. So recruit, recruit, recruit. Make it a spectacular year. I will see a lot of you on Thursday night at Iron Faucets to watch Mary Jane Cruz do a spectacular demo, and have a great month. And we will see you at the next organization meeting. Have a good one. All right.